Well, guys, the whataboutism has already begun. It's incredible. Now, watching the left go absolutely crazy about how it's so different that Joe Biden, as vice president, who could not declassify documents, had documents at the Penn Center. His think tank. I mean, the irony of that in a Joe Biden administration is pretty incredible.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Donald Trump Jr. has been spouting outright lies and butthurt tales today about the panelists on The View, calling his estranged father a liar.
Just so we're clear, I think the amount I saw my father post was that $54 million, $54 million, okay, was donated from China to Joe Biden's think tank. And that's a lot of money, folks. You think that maybe they had a lot of people rummaging around there after $54 million spend? Do you think that maybe they had access to these documents? Do you think that since that center wasn't formed till a little bit, maybe they moved a few more times, giving other people access to it?
In a pouty video posted to his Loser Rumble account, Orange Jr. declared that the whataboutism has begun in the wake of the discovery of classified documents in a private office belonging to Joe Biden when he was vice president. Don Jr. threw out the reasoning that his dad was president and had secret superpowers that allowed him to declassify top secret documents, and that Joe Biden was only the vice president and didn't have the same abilities.
But the geniuses on The View also took umbrage to all of this. They said, we all know that Trump's a big liar and thief. We know that. So it's not a big jump to say that he obstructed and lied. We don't think that Joe Biden is a liar and a thief, so we give him the benefit of the doubt. Really? All I know is there's been a lot of investigations of Trump, and so far they've found squat. When Trump had this, the FBI's hostage rescue team raided him. Now nothing happens to Joe Biden, but they won't talk about Hunter Biden's dozens of scandals, Joe's brother, his ties to all of these things. No. There's been none of that connected to Trump. All of the smoke has been under Joe Biden, and yet almost none of the investigations.
Donnie Boy suffers from the true definition of Trump derangement syndrome. He's an actual nut. In his rambling, moronic rant, Jr. tried to minimize the boxes of top-secret documents found in his father's possession as having been protected by the Secret Service, while the documents found in the Biden office were not. Don Jr. fails to mention that his father tried to overturn the results of the 2020 election and had ample opportunity to return the truckload of secret documents that he had in his possession. Don't forget that a search warrant was served that was part of the ongoing Justice Department investigation into the discovery of classified documents recovered from Mar-a-Lago. There were multitudes of boxes. What planet did Don the Con Jr. wake up on after he came out of his blackout? The difference between Trump Sr. and President Biden is clear. Don Jr. just can't see straight. When it was learned that documents were found, the Biden team immediately cooperated. President Biden did not need to be subpoenaed or ignore the subpoena. President Biden showed integrity. Don Jr. is a chip off the old moldy cheese block, a small-minded buffoon with high aspirations. He's a bumbling moron. That rotten and fermented apple didn't fall far from the tree, and that's an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.